Well, I'm on the farm today, and we're going to try to bale a little bit of hay. It was a heavy dew last night. So on the very top, it's damp, but down in the windrow, it's still dry. Sometimes we get dew. The dew we get up here, it might as well have rained. But I don't plan on stirring this up again. I'm just going to let the sun get on it and kind of wait on it a little bit, and especially down along the shadows here from that wood line, and we're going to bale some hay. First thing I need to do is get the John Deere going. I'm going to take this off. I thought about putting the big Massey on my baler, but I like running my baler on this John Deere. So I need to get the Vermeer off, and then I need to bring up some wagons. So I'll be back. All right, so it's about 1 o'clock, and we've waited for the dew to dry. I feel like we're in pretty good shape. Got the wagons here staged. Had to make a repair on that one out there, and might need a little air in the tires yet, but I want to get going. They were alternating between a breeze and no breeze at all. Yesterday, the breezes were so strong it was blowing my windrows around. I've chosen not to try to mix these things up again. I think they're plenty dry. Got the John Deere 348 on here, and on the back of my 5055D, and the homemade kicker wagon. I'm about ready for a twine changeover, so I hope that doesn't cause me any issues. But I think we're ready to go. I stop for a minute, and humidity's running about 11, 12, 13%. I think things are going pretty good. Let me just keep going. Alright, I got my first wagon filled. I think I set a record on this farm for the number of bales over the side. We've had a fair amount of trifling stuff going wrong here as we bale, and so for one thing, besides the bales over the side, I had a broken twine, and this twine I use is 96 200 twine, 96 210 knot strength, and it doesn't break, but my knot where I had the balls tied together. If you're not familiar with balers, you have balls of twine and you tie them together, and so I had to rethread the baler, and then when I did, I found out the twine on the other side wasn't routed correctly, so I had to fix that. And but I got it all done, and I'll get that out of there. So we'll get another wagon on and keep going, but it's going okay. The hay looks just great. I mean, how do you make a better looking bale of hay than that? And John Deere pulls the string down into the bale. They call it the John Deere stripe. So let me keep going. I'll come back. Alright, so I just finished another wagon, and still putting some bales over the side and over the back, but here's what it is. The hay looks absolutely fantastic, and it's 12% moisture. And I don't know how you put square bales on a wagon and fill it any more than what I did right there. I mean, this pan kicker is just unbelievable. Even though you put some over the side, the throw on that thing, the arc is such that you can really get them onto the front of the wagon. And so let me unhook this one. I got a third wagon. We're gonna do that, and then we'll haul these wagons. I got 3 kicker wagons right now that are functional, really 2.5. The third one I got, it's about ready to break into pieces, but nonetheless, I'm gonna use it, and when we get done with that, when we're probably done for the day, we're gonna have to come back and square bale this tomorrow. Finish square baling tomorrow, and if I don't get my kicker racks unloaded between tonight and tomorrow morning, probably round bale it. So I'd prefer to square. There's some good money in this hay laying out here, and I hate to put it into a round bale. Well, let me keep going and I'll come back. Well, I'll throttle down here just a second. I'm on my last wagon. This one's kind of rickety, and I done broke one of the boards in the back. That didn't take much. A direct hit with a square bale will, like a karate chop. Anyway, the conditions for baling hay are as good as you can ask for. The only thing missing really is, if I had to pick one thing, is not much breeze. So I got a wagon in the barn unloading, and oddly enough, I had a customer come just a few minutes ago, and they got first cutting. So all the money goes into the same bank account, so it doesn't matter to me one way or the other. First cutting, second cutting. All right, let me throttle back up and keep going. Alright, I've put about as many bales on this one as I care to do. And actually loaded out really nice. I lost a couple of bales off of it, but it's got a shorter tongue, this wagon does. And because of that, your distance, you have to modify your distance. But once they start rolling off the front, it's time to quit. And like I say, this wagon, the wood on it is really old, and again, these are some exceptional bales. I don't know, probably the sun kind of blots it out, but alright, got another trailer being unloaded, and we'll see how far we get. I think I'm gonna need 2 more wagons yet, but this is a great day to bale hay. I'll come back. Alright, so I got another wagon here on the John Deere, and there's my record number of bales over the side. That's my rickety wagon. Rickety wagon. Say that 10 times over there, but actually it actually did pretty good. I got another wagon in the barn. My son has come in, and my oldest boy, he's helping to unload, and my daughter's here, so things are picking up a little bit. I think we're going to be able to finish this field today, which would be great. So let me get my ducks in a row here, and we'll get back at it. So I got another wagon loaded, and get it on up here in the front a little bit better. Got another empty wagon down there. We got to decide about the leaf the sun. Be sure we got enough room to bring the wagons into the barn, because we're going to have to come back probably tomorrow. Finish this. There's at least 1 wagon, 1.5 wagons here. And but the dew that we've been having, like this morning, it might as well have been a rain, and I don't want that on top of the bales, because we'll probably unload them tomorrow morning while it's real cool, so I don't want the dew on it. So I just want to make sure we got plenty of room to put the wagons in the barn. So I'm going to unhook this one and I'll go have a parlay with my son, and we'll come up with something. I'll come back.